Alright guys, here we are. I figured I recently made a purchase of, as you can probably see, some Proline Gladiator tires. And today, I'm going to do a review of them. Sort of. More of a field test review. Alright, so as you can see, got the truck all cleaned up and ready to go. And today I'm going to try out camera work and driving at the same time. So this should be interesting. Anyway, here goes nothing. You know what helps? When you plug the car in and turn it on, it likes to move a lot more, you know, when it's actually plugged in. Shocking, I know. Nah, electricity puns. If I can't even plug in a cord while I'm holding a camera, imagine how I'm going to do driving. Alright, here goes a nothing. Alright, so compared to the stock ones, which everyone knows are horrible, horrible, horrible tires, the Gladiators are no surprise, really awesome. And they are Proline tires, so kind of taken for granted that they'll be pretty good. So, as you can see, we got the field already lined up with a bunch of RC tracks already, so we are good to go. Here goes another. And try to drive and camera work at the same time. And we're off. Oh, my. Okay. Well, you'll have to excuse my camera. It will not take up optical zoom whilst filming. Only digital zoom, so that probably just looked really horrible. I'm just gonna have to stand out with it. Alright, as you can tell, I have neglected putting on the shell. Because really, I don't need it for this test. And you can see the tires a lot better. At least they're gripping action. You see, it's pretty quick. Has a lot more grip as opposed to the stock tires. So much so that it will just about flip itself over at high speed. And when you first engage it, if you engage full throttle, you can listen here. If I get nice and close, you listen, the slipper will engage. Whereas before with the stock tires just spun. So that's about where I stand on the Gladiator tires. These are an M2 compound, pre-mounted, because I didn't feel like mounting them. I just wanted to put them on and go. And eventually I'll get beadlock tires, so that way I can just unscrew and put on some new ones when these ones wear down. But these are they're strictly grass tires. They're used for nothing else but grass, so they should last me a while, I hope. So, anyway, review, or overview, summary. Really nice grip. And go ahead and get down in the grass. They've got some good grip to them. Yeah, nice feel. Nice uniform pressure all the way around. They feel, I can't confirm because I haven't taken them apart, but they feel like closed cell foams. They do not feel like open cell. They feel very closed-celled, nice uniform softness all around. Even on the shoulders, it's got some nice squishiness to it. And as everyone knows and can see, the Gladiator is a step pin tire. So you can see, really you can't see that too well. Let's change the angle of the sun. Here we go. So you can see the Gladiators are of a step pin design. So you can see you got some fine pointed pins. You can see right at the end of my shadow there, you got some fine pointed pins at the very tip. Then they go down to blockier pins, and then under that you have like a mesh design that's just really thick. You got real thin pins on the outside edge to keep from getting too hard. And then the inside you got some big block pins to Offers some grip along the lateral line of the tire. And nice feel. The glue job on the pre-mounts is kind of sloppy. You can see there's a nice goopy glue line where someone did not do a very good job on these. But you know what? I don't give a crap. They work, they don't fall off, and it seems to be a nice uniform glue line. And I'm not too good of a gluer myself, really, so I can't speak too much. But I would think, coming from a highly reputable company, that they would at least try to do a bit of a better glue job than that. But again, I don't care. The MSRP on these is $40.68 according to the package. I got them for $20.98. So essentially about 50%. A little bit less, I know, but give me a break. It's not that much less. There, they got nice grip. They haven't worn down at all for the past 3 days that I've had, 2 days that I've had them. I only got them recently. And if I get stuck and I give it some real hard acceleration, it will rip grass out by the roots and throw it behind the car. So for grass, I would definitely recommend it. I haven't tried it on dirt. There's not a dirt track near me at all. But on grass, I can say it's proprietary grass tires. They work quite well. They really do rock it off, especially compared to the stock tires on the Slash VXL. It really does work nicely. Let's bring a car back into view frame here. And of course, for anyone who's never felt a quality tire, you know, if you're first getting to the RC and you feel these, you're like, man, they're nice and squishy compared to the harder plasticky tires of a toy grade car, which I've used before. These feel really nice. How could people say they stink so bad? Then you feel and get to drive with these, and you know why everyone says that the stock tires are garbage. Because these just feel so nice, and they work so nice. A nice pliableness to them. Got a nice look. And most importantly, they function well. Really, really well. So if you're a high grass driver, very unmowed grass right now, it needs to be done. If you drive on a lot of grass, I would say if you're looking for a tire that's backed by its company, easy to get a hold of. They're relatively easy to get a hold of, because Proline is a large company. They'll ship where I got them. I bought them online, and they shipped me in about a week. Free shipping. So I like that a lot. Easy to get a hold of. Relatively cheap if you can find them for a nice place. And you know, there's good tires all the way around, recommended by many, used by many. And they're good. If anyone knows of a better grass tire, please just drop a comment below. But for right now, I like these a lot. If the slipper engages on the grass, I really don't know why you need better grip. So really, a better grass tire for me, I guess I wouldn't have one. Because the thing will engage, you know, it'll engage the slipper clutch before these start to spin. So that's enough grip to throw off the slipper, which means essentially I can't get higher grip for this car. So I don't even know why I asked that question. For me, at least, this is the best grass tire that I can get a hold of. I haven't tried wet grass yet, but I know a lot of people recommend the Gladiators in M3 compound instead of M2 for wet tires because it's softer and it'll grip more. Downside to that, it won't last nearly as long. If you use it in grass, I don't know how long it will last. I have no experience with it, but so far these work really well, and I've put them through 4 packs already. I really do enjoy driving in the grass like this. It's very fun. Very fun indeed. And if I had my FPV system set up, I could put you guys down in there and do my stuff, but I don't have it. You're just gonna have to do this video for right now. But see if we can't do some low down in the grass style filming. Ooh, it's kinda neat. Alrighty. So now, I'm gonna have to retitle this video, aren't I? Because this is no longer the Proline Gladiator review. This is now a Proline Gladiator review with driving. So you can see here, I'll pull it up right next to the camera. You can see it throws pieces of grass and it rips out of the ground behind it. Alright, let's see here, I'll back a tire right up. Camera. And here we go. You see, it rips it straight out of the ground and just throws it up in the air. And the berm over there, that I think you can see me, yeah, I can see the pine trees. So you can see me climbing the berm over there. That's about 5-6 inch grass. It doesn't look like it too much because it's on a slope, so the car looks to sit on top of it. And near the top, it's not, because the pine trees keep it from growing. But down right around here, you can start to see the car disappear. It's really long. There we go. That right there where it got real slow. That is where it's about 6 inches long. And these things could still pull this car through. And keep in mind, these aren't, this isn't a two-wheel drive vehicle. So, pulling itself through 6 inch grass like that is not too bad. Oh, geez. In unrelated news, I think something just caught fire. I don't know if you heard that, 2 helicopters just went over the way. And you see that big plume of blackish gray smoke over there? It's not normally there. There's not a factory there or anything. So that right, oh there you go. Look right there, there's a fire plane. Right next to the smoke plume. That's interesting. I may have to crop this out and actually use this as a separate video. I don't know what that is. Something over there just caught fire not very long ago, because there's the head of the smoke cloud. And it wasn't here when I got out. And man, that is really profusely smoking. Obviously they know about it, but I'd like to know what it is, because whatever it is, I'm downwind of it. I really hope it's not like some hardware store or anything that sells a lot of, lawn treatment crap. Because that wouldn't be good for me to be downwind of. But it is rising, at least. But if I start to smell something funny, I'm moving indoors. Because that is just not good looking. I don't know what that is either. I don't believe that's a forest fire, because it's really, it's not the right color. That, and we've had so much rain around here, it'd be really hard for me to believe that a forest fire could spark that quickly and go to that kind of intensity that fast. Huh. That's interesting. So here, there's a 3-part video. Proline tire review, driving, and random fires in southeastern Pennsylvania. Yay! Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to driving. But again, if I smell something funny, I'm gonna cut this video off and head inside, because I don't want to be breathing that crap in. Because I don't know what it may or may not be. And if it's anything that would adversely affect my health, I obviously don't want to be breathing it in. Oh, there goes the fire plane again. And there goes my camera. Alright, back to driving. And looking at the smoke plume. Can't leave my car parked in the sun for too long, because without the cover on, the lipo will start to bake in the sun, which I don't want happening, because as we all know, lipos and high temperatures equals explosions. Explosions in your $340 RC car. Explosions that you don't want to happen. So let's sit in the shade a little bit. Oh, wherever that fire is, it's still smoking pretty darn good. Not as much as it was after the fire plane went over for the second time. And it still smells like grass. My grass, not burning grass. Like just everyone else's lawn grass. But yeah, it's smoking pretty good. Not smelling anything, so let's continue driving. And not hit the camera. Though this little camera could take it. I don't think we have enough ground clearance to drive over the camera, though. Nope. Nope, no way. Yeehaw! Woohoo! You see, though, even without the body shell on, this thing really does go nose up in the grass now. Ouch! That was me. That was my arm. I'm too busy looking at the darn smoke plume to pay attention to my own car. Alrighty. That was almost a camera strike. So again, here's more driving videos. And this is not nearly as professional as I usually like to be. But with these tires, I just can't resist just driving around for really no apparent reason. Ah, you know what that might be? I think I know what that is. The traffic on the turnpike is starting to pile up real quickly, going westbound. I bet you that's a car accident of some truck or something. They've burned before. Last time we had a truck full of something, I'd have to assume something magnesium related, because it burned bright white. I mean, it was too intense to look at. The way it was burning, you could not look at it. It was so darn bright. So who knows what that is. I'm just glad it's going up, and the breeze is a little bit northeast. It's east to northeast, you know? So it's actually going north of my house. So I don't know what that might be. I'm sure I'll hear about it in the news later. Because a smoke plume that size, you could probably see that. Oh, good ways away. Probably see that from Ephrata. These tires are very fun though, compared to the stock tires. To be honest, I should have ordered a set of these with the car, but I wasn't thinking. Alright, anyway, that concludes this video, and I'll see you guys later.